Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying Storymas with your good sis Desi, because like if you're not watching Storymas, then bitch, what are you doing? What are you really doing? Because I know everybody doing vlogs, but is anybody doing Storymas? Is anybody else doing Storymas? What? Exactly, so you should be tapping in, okay? Before we get into the story time, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms, which is really just my Instagram for real and my TikTok. Comment down below any other videos you guys want from me or any opinions, questions, comments, concerns you guys may have. As you guys can tell by the title, this is gonna be a story about my first frenemy, okay? Especially if you're a girl, I feel like we've been there where we have those friends that are, you know, our friends. Maybe they're considered best friends or close friends, or they're a part of the clique or whatever the case may be, but they're really deep down inside your secret enemy. It's just a weird dynamic, but I am going to tell you guys about my first frenemy that I had and just the evolution of our relationship. If you don't know, I'm from New York, Brooklyn to be exact. So when I moved to Atlanta, it was very new. I did not want to be in Atlanta. I'm like, why did my mom pick Atlanta out of all places? Like, girl, and you gotta think about it, like I didn't know anything about the South. Like, I've never been to the South, never thought about going to the South, I never wanted to go to the South, I never dreamed of going to the South, which I never seen a picture of the South. Like, I'm thinking a lot of places look like New York. We lived in Chicago at one point, and Chicago kind of gives like New York vibes. So like everywhere else that I've been, even when I went to Boston, Jersey, like all these places look like New York. So I'm thinking like when I move to Georgia, it's gonna look like New York. Like, I was very much devastated, you feel me? Like, I had auditions to do something in New York like maybe a week or two before we moved. Of course I have a solid group of friends, like these are my good sisters. Like, so I'm leaving back my friends, I'm leaving back my school, like my majority of my family, because majority of my family is in New York. It's like a good mixture between like New York and Trinidad, but that's where majority of my family is. So I'm just like, I'm about to move to Georgia. I don't even know what the Georgia is. Like, before we even get into like my friendship, I kind of have to like set the tone with you guys of like how different it was for me, like socially, moving from New York to Georgia. In Georgia, everybody is like got that Southern hospitality, but like Southern hospitality doesn't equal they like you. It's just more like a, you know, I was raised to have respect, so I'm gonna like give you like the regular respect. I might say hi, hello to everybody when I walk in. I might smile, I might but really, y'all Southerners are really, oh my god, not all, but I done ran into a good amount of them, okay? So fast forward, I'm in class, first day in this class, this teacher introduces me, everybody's like, you know, looking at me, hi, hello, whatever the case may be. I'm shy as fuck, so I'm just sitting there like, what's he, or whatever. The teacher goes and she's like, everybody pair up in partners. Bitch, why would you tell us to pair up in partners? Ho, you know I'm new as fuck. She didn't even give me a partner. It was more like a, yeah, everybody just pair up. So of course, like I said, all these people know each other from previous years of being in school together. So everybody just pair up or whatever. Daisy comes up to me and she's like, actually, we're not naming this bitch Daisy. We're naming her Can. Can comes up to me and she's like, do you want to work together? Do you have a partner? I'm like, no, I don't have a partner. Now, she already had a partner with this other girl that she already knew before I even came to the school or whatever. I ended up pairing up with Can and Pillow. Okay, let's just call her Pillow. Back then I was so super quiet, super like to myself, like bitch, you could barely get me to talk to. I'm chilling or whatever. They start interrogating me. Like, when I tell y'all interrogating me, like asking me every single question they could possibly ask me, like, do you do this, where you from, da da da, boom boom. You know, I'm new, I think I'm getting good vibes from them. Like, they seem like some cool girls, so you know, I'm just like letting them get to know me. Like, hey, you know, my name is Desi, I'm from Brooklyn, I just moved here, boom boom, whatever. I asked the teacher, can I use the bathroom? Used the bathroom, came back. When I came back to class, why the fuck is, what did I name her friend? Why is Can's friend coming to me and being like, oh, so you was talking about me?
Don't play with me.
I just got to this fucking school. I just got to this damn class. Where did I get time to learn about you? To even talk, like, where did I get time to even do this? Who did I even talk to you about? Because baby, I just got here. I don't even have no friends. Just imagine, before you went to the bathroom, you're talking to some girls, you're real cool, like you're chopping it up. You go to the bathroom, you come back, boom. It's like a whole different vibe. It's like, bitch, you was talking about me? So confused. I'm not gonna lie, like back then, I used to be so angry. Like, I was such an angry little so like when she said that, I'm like, bitch, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I did not say nothing about you. Like, like I get so upset to the point where I'm hyperventilating. Everybody's looking at me at this one because it's like, what the fuck just happened to this bitch? Like, she's new, she just went to the bathroom, came back, now the bitch is hyperventilating, like mad as fuck. I'm up on standing up talking to the girl like this, and she's looking like I'm crazy. So I'm walking out the class, walking back and forth in front of the door, just hyperventilating. Like, I was just very much upset. I just didn't understand where that came from. But later down the line, as years go by, I realized like where it was coming from, like, you know, but I didn't know this at that moment. As time went on, I'm not gonna lie, this became like my best friend. Like, when I tell you, like, me and her was mad cool, mad close. Like, my mom met her mom. I used to be over at her house, she used to be at my house, and my mom wasn't the type to like just let me go to anybody's house. Like, she needs to meet your parent, your mama, your daddy, whoever live in the house, she wanted me. My mom wasn't like no strict mom, like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, but like, it was just certain things that, like, obviously my age, it's like, bitch, you're not gonna be walking around here with social media and this and that, you know, just trying to protect your kids from like certain shit. I remember around this time I did have a Facebook. Like, that's the only thing I had. And then also I had Kik, but I don't feel like Kik is really social media because it was more like a thing we all used to like text each other. I made a Facebook and I used to use it, but like I said, I had a laptop. My phone, I probably had like a black, but I don't know what kind of phone I had, but I know it wasn't no iPhone at the time. I don't think so. I used like Facebook on a computer. This one day, you know, Cam is at my house. I call her Can or Cam, whichever one. I think I'm gonna go back and forth on the name, whichever one comes out my mouth first. Just know I'm talking about the same person. Cam, Can, whatever. I'm in my room, right? And Cam came over that day and I'm just like, you know, we're chilling, we're kicking it. So I'm trying to like log into Facebook, or I'm trying to do something on the computer, but it wouldn't work. Like, I don't know why it wasn't working. Like, something was going on, so it wouldn't work. But my mom was like upstairs. The way my room was set up, like, I was like downstairs and they had some stairs, and then like I could see my mom in the kitchen or whatever. I'm sitting there trying to fix the computer wasn't working or whatever. So I just said, forget it, whatever. I left Cam with my laptop and I just walked upstairs to talk to my mom about something, right? Why, when I went upstairs to my mom and I'm talking to my mom, why the fuck did Cam yell out, Desi, what's the password to your Facebook?
Shut your stupid ass up.
When I tell y'all, I turned around and just was looking at, like, why would she say that? One, you already know that I'm not even supposed to have a Facebook because I already told you, like, my mom don't play that shit. Like, bitch, I'm not supposed to have no Facebook. So why would you yell out loud? That's like your mom said, you can't go out tonight. Your mom said, bitch, you're not going nowhere. You're staying home. We sneak out. And then the next day I'm like, damn, in front of your mom, I'm like, damn, girl, we had mad fun last night. When she said that, I was so upset, y'all. I literally got in trouble, and like, you feel me, I got in trouble in front of her, like with my mom right there, like in front of her. I don't think I got a whooping or anything, but I had to bring her the laptop. We had to log into the Facebook. We had to go through the Facebook to make sure I wasn't like on there doing nothing stupid, which I wasn't, but it was still like the fact that you even snitched on me that I had a Facebook. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, hoe? You know, that's still my friend though. Like, you know, I'm still thugging it out with my homegirl. I'm gonna put it in the description box somewhere or whatever, but I also did a story time about the time I did a project, a school project, and my best friend took the credit for the whole project. It was so much little things that just like, I really should have been cut this person off, but like back then, like, I don't know, like, I was just talking about this in my last story time. Like, I was just so innocent minded and I really didn't see people for who they were in a way. Like, she used to just be doing like weird ass shit and I just never addressed it. I always used to just like push it off to the side, it is what it is, and just we would just hop back into our friendship like nothing happened. I just be thinking, like, if I was how I am now back then, it would be so much shit that I would not even be able to have a story for, because so much shit would not even slide, you know? But really, my last straw with this woman was this situation I'm about to talk about real quick. And after that, I was like, bitch, I can't be friends with this hoe no more. Really? I should have. But you know, I just let it be because it was just not worth it. This particular time we were going on Thanksgiving break. My birthday is usually a week before Thanksgiving, so once we got on Thanksgiving break, Cam came over. She spent like the whole entire Thanksgiving break with me, right? So we thought like, okay, well, next break that's coming up in a couple weeks is Christmas break, so why don't we just like, I'll come over your house, I'll ask my mom if I can come over and we can spend like, you know, some time together during that break. I asked my mom was like, yeah, you can go over there, whatever the case may be. I pack a bag and I go over to Cam's house. For the weekend I went over there, her little sister was having a birthday, so her mom wanted us to help her like decorate everything and like you know, help her set up the party or whatever. Cam had this other friend, dang, what do I call her? Pillow, then we're gonna call her friend Pillow. Cam invited Pillow over, which Pillow was actually new to our school. I never spoke to her or anything. This was actually gonna be my first time getting to know her and like speaking to her and stuff like that. So she came over, she was really cool. I'm not gonna lie, she was a cool girl. Everything was cool. I felt like everybody mixed and mashed. Like, it was everything was good, okay? The day of the party comes, me, Cam, and Pillow were kind of helping out with the kids, and then Cam's mom and like her family were kind of like entertaining the parents of the kids that were there. You understand? So it was like a good balance, so everybody is cool. Her little sister is like years younger than us, so like as much as we was helping out with her mom with the kids and stuff, it's like, okay, we're not trying to be sitting here watching these kids all night and stuff. So Pillow actually called her mom and was like, hey, like, can the girls come over? Boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. I wasn't made aware of these plans until Cam told me like, hey, I'm about to go over Pillow's house. Do you want to come? I knew my mom did not go for it because my mom never met Pillow. She never met her mom. She don't know nothing going on. I don't want to say yes because if my mom pull up type shit and I'm not here, like, bitch, I'm going to get in trouble. So I'm like, dang, like, what do I do? Because I want to go so bad, but I feel like if I call my mom and ask her, she's going to be like, she's going to say hell no. Because one, I already gave you the opportunity to go over to Cam's house, and now you're telling me you're about to go over somebody else's house. Like, no, like, that's not happening. I can't remember if I called my mom and asked her and she said no and I went anyway, or I didn't tell my mom and then my mom found out. Either way, I ended up at Pillow's house. We pull up at Pillow's house. Very beautiful house. Like I said, she just came to our school, so she's just moving to this house, right? I don't know if Pillow had any siblings or anything, but it looked like it was just her and her mom. Like, it was only her and her mom there, and her house didn't have that much furniture because she just moved in. I'm not expecting her house to be decked out with furniture and shit. Like, and furniture is that expensive. Like, back then I didn't know furniture was that expensive, but now as the 23-year-old Desi Ann, bitch, why the fuck is a table $10,000? Why is a table even $1,000? Bitch, why is the table even $500? Bitch, they didn't have a lot of furniture. They literally just moved in the house. I'm not expecting the house to be decked out in furniture. And plus, I'm not a judgmental person. First of all, like, I done been through stuff too. So, like, I don't judge nobody for whatever situation they may be in. So, you know, plus she's inviting us to her house. Like, and the girl was cool when I met her. So, like, I didn't walk in her house thinking, like, oh, she don't got no furniture. I didn't think that. So we walked upstairs, we went to her room. She had a couch in her room, she had a bed, like, she had a TV, like, she had everything, like, me personally, that I was gonna need if I wanted to chill and spend the night at my friend's house. So I was good, I was kicking it. Tell me why, like, time is going past or whatever, and Pillow's mom, like, when she calls her, she kind of calls her with, like, authority, like a, Pillow, come here, Pillow, do this, Pillow. But I mean, I know, like, some parents are like, you know, that's how you talk to your child, bitch. I don't got nothing to do with me. And if my mom want to call me like that, bitch, I better get up and go. So, you know, I wasn't saying nothing. She left us in her room, like, we were watching TV, listening to music, all types of shit. Right when she leaves, here goes Cam. Ugh, like, why is her mom, like, her mom be talking to her so crazy, calling her crazy, like, her mom mad weird, like, fuck, like, and that bitch don't even have no furniture in her house, like, fuck, like, bitch, really, like, bitch, you don't even have a chair, you don't got no table, bitch, y'all don't even have shit, y'all don't got, and I'm sitting there like, bitch, this your friend. When I tell y'all, I'm so confused because I'm like, one, this is your friend. Like, this is not even my friend. This is your friend. You introduced me to her. If anything, I should be the one in here popping shit like this. Like, why are you talking about her like that? Like, it was just very weird. Like, and I didn't know what to say. So I was just sitting there quiet, letting her do her thing. Because like I said, this is not my friend. This is my friend who's talking to me right now about her friend. So I'm just sitting there in a very awkward, quiet situation. So I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, damn, this shit weird as fuck. Like, I hope this bitch don't be talking about me. I'm just letting her, you know, vent and whatever. But every time that Pillow comes in the room, she stops talking. Like, now she not on that hot no more. She not on that hot shit no more. She real quiet. Cam literally talked about that girl every time she walked out the room. She had something negative to say about her or her house or her mom or something. And I did not one time entertain it, say anything, smirk, laugh, nothing. I was quiet. I let her pop her shit. I was listening to music. We called it a day. We end up spending the night or whatever. And then my mom ends up finding out I went over there. I think she called me and was like, where you at? And I told her where I was at. And she's like, bitch, if you don't get your ass back to where I dropped you off, I'm about to pick you up. So I'm like, okay, let me stop because my mom don't even play that shit. I don't even know why the fuck I came over here. Despite the talking shit going on, I had a good night. Pillow's mom actually dropped me, Cam, and Pillow off back to Cam's house, and we kind of just chilled there for like a couple more days or whatever. So one day in particular, Cam's cousins come over, right? One of Cam's cousins, like, he kind of cute, whatever, but he was low-key flirting with me. Like, I don't know, I'm still mad young, and like I don't got like experience with like dating and shit like that, but like, you know, I'm just like, you know, kiki, you know how girls be like when they're younger and a guy is flirting with them. It's like, oh my god, he thinks I'm cute. The most I did with that man was like, you know, a little nice little cuddle while we all watched the movie. Like, now that I think about it, it's hella giving 3 men, okay? Because it's like me, my 2 friends. Well, really, it's Cam and her 2 friends, and then it's like her cousin and his 2 friends, I think, or like his brother and a friend or something like that. So like, you feel me? It's like a whole 3 man going on, but like we're still young, so like it's nothing sexual going on. Like I said in my other story time, mine was very innocent back then. Sex wasn't even in the brain. Must be on the brain. No, Rihanna, it wasn't on the brain. Finally, my mom comes and picks me up, and it's time to leave. We're about to get ready to go back to school soon, so you know, peace. I'ma see y'all whores when we get back to school. I really didn't hear too much from Cam after I left her house for whatever reason, but you know, I'm not one of those friends who's like, oh, my friend didn't text me in 3 days, like, oh my god, like, I hate this bitch, da da da. Like, you know, it is what it is. I understand people be busy and shit like that. Tell me why I go back to school. And when I go back to school this day, y'all, everything feels weird. Like, I feel like I'm walking into something, and I don't know what that something is, but I'm walking into like something. Like, something's about to happen. I don't know what it is, but like something's not right. I just feel like people are looking at me weird, and like it's just like, so y'all know when y'all feel energy and it's just like weird shit going on. I went to my locker first, you know, opened my locker or whatever the case may be. Next thing you know, it's this little Hispanic girl. Let's call her Gabby. So Gabby is walking up to me and she's like, Desi, you said I had sex with, huh? First of all, I don't know what you do on your spare time, on your off days, in your school days. I don't know what you do. 1, how would I even know that? And 2, why? Who did I tell? Like, what's going on? Who did you hear this from? Like, I'm very confused. So she's like, I'm not telling you who I know this from. Just know I know, and da da da. Like, I couldn't even put 2 and 2 together because I was getting 6. Like, it just wasn't adding up. It wasn't making sense. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave that alone. I don't know what that bitch talking about, but she must have got the wrong information from somebody, or maybe she thought it was me, but it was not me. I don't even know you for real. Like, girl, no. That was that, and I just felt like that was so weird, but like I just left it alone because it's like, shoot, if I didn't say nothing, like it's no reason for me to be all hype, because it's like, bitch, I don't even know what you're talking about, bitch. You need to go to the source and you need to let them tell you who the other source was, ho, because it's not me. So after that, I was confused. I closed my locker. I look in the hallway and I see my friend Ken. I'm like, okay, well, I ain't seen this bitch since I was at her house last time. I'm thinking everything cool. I walk up to her and I'm like, hey girl. She's like, hey, the fuck? I'm mad confused. I'm like, you good? Like, what happened? She's like, I'm fine. Close her locker, walk away.
I said, damn, bitch.
That's weird. I didn't know what was going on. I got Gabby coming up to me talking about some, I told this person she had sex with this person, and this person and this person, and then I got my best friend acting weird. Like, what's going on? Like, I really don't know what's going on. I felt like she was being weird, but I didn't know her reason, and I know I didn't do nothing. So like I said, left that alone. Boom. So now we have to go to homeroom. Go to homeroom, and if you guys don't know what homeroom is, it's basically bitch, I'm not gonna explain what homeroom is, bitch, look it up. I was in my homeroom class, right? So we're about to go to our next period, our next class. The bell rings, ding 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 ding, time to go to the next class. I go to the next class. Why is Pillow coming up to me like, so you was talking about me, you was talking about me, yada yada, you was talking about my house and talking about my mom and said this and that. Like, she's running that, like she's reading me like, bitch, you said this and blah, blah, boom boom, trying to clock my tea. And I'm like, huh? Like, now at this point, this is third person being weird to me today, bitch. It's literally still the morning time. I'm very confused. It's so funny because people really don't even be thinking. As she's telling me, somebody told me that you were talking about me at my house. Bitch, who was the only other person at the house who would even know that I said anything if I did say anything? My best friend. Cause who else? Like, nobody else was at the house. So for you to come to me like somebody said that you was talking about me at my house, bitch, who else was at the household? So she's basically trying to press me, but like she wasn't like Gabby who like tried to press me and then walk away. She was like on my ass, like following me to my classroom, like yelling at me and shit. I'm so overwhelmed, overstimulated, because I'm like, what's going on? Like, it's a rumor. about all these people, and everybody or whoever told them about it is saying that I said it. Like, I'm so confused, and I was just so irritated because I'm like, I didn't know where it was coming from. All these random ass people are like telling me I said this about them when I didn't even say nothing. I'm just like fed up. I'm overstimulated. I start crying. Around this time, I was seeing this little Hispanic boy. So like, he came and he was like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, he trying to comfort me, like, fuck them hoes. Basically, he said them hoes, and I'm like, okay, babe, like, you know, like, thank you. Now, the last thing that broke the camel's back, that confirmed that Candle was the one who set all these things up, was a guy friend of mine comes up to me, and like, they're telling me that basically they heard that I had sex with Can's cousin. Bitch, stop playing with me. When I heard that, then I already knew who the source was coming from, because who else could be the source? Who else would say that? Who else was at the house? If Pillow is already coming to me saying that I said this about her house and this and that, and then you acting weird, like not even trying to talk to me, not even trying to look at me, and then you got Gabby trying to tell me that I've said this about her, and then, you know, it's just too many things that's adding up to you. So like, once I figured that out, I literally asked her like, so did you, like, what's tea? Like she was just acting like she didn't know what I was talking about. Like, well, yeah, you did do something with my cousin. Like, bitch, what are you? How are you slow? How is you, like, cool? Because like, when I tell y'all, like, I was a after that situation, I'm like, I can't be this bitch friend no more. I really like should have just got my ones in with her, but it's like, I was just one of them kids where it's like, I didn't get into trouble at school, and then I always knew, like, my mom always told me, like, if I got in trouble at school for something stupid, I'm going to get in trouble when I get home. So it's like, do I want to fight Can because she's talking mess and spreading rumors, or do I want to get whooped by my mama? I'ma just take the strays from Can, okay? Because I just can't deal with my mama, because at least I can fight Can. I can't fight my mama. Our school year was about to end anyway, so it was just like I just have to deal with this bitch for a few more days, weeks, and then that's it. After that, y'all, I really just left that bitch alone. Like, she ended up going to another school. Like, I went to another school after that, and it was just like, you know, the bitch, like, she done got beat up our whole school year. Like, at this point, like, I don't even want nothing to do with her. I'm just such a person who I like to just move on. Like, I don't even give a fuck. Like, back then it was like I gave people multiple chances, so it's like, for you to cross me multiple times, I was just over it at that point. So I was just like, now it's just too much, because now you're over here spreading false narratives about me, and then plus, like, that's not even me, that's not even my character. Like, I'm not even out here popping coochie, so why are you over here telling people that? Like, I just was so embarrassing. It was everything was just so weird. So I was just, I can't be friends with this bitch no more. She over here lying on me, and it's just too much. I just don't want that type of energy drama in my life. Years had went past, I didn't hear about her, nothing like that, until I had like a spam page or whatever. So I posted like an old picture of me, like back in the day or whatever, like back when I was like in middle school or some shit like that, and I had covered the person who was in the picture with me face. Like, I covered their face just for the respect out of the person who was in the picture. I just put like an emoji over the face, and it wasn't even like a shit emoji, it wasn't a laughing face emoji, it wasn't even no messy emoji, it was like a heart emoji just over their face, so it's like not in the picture. Randomly, I don't know how I found the page, or did she follow my page and that's how I seen it, or somebody sent it to me or something, but she basically took the picture and was like, oh, and I don't understand why this putting emojis over my face, like da, 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 like really trying to like beef with me. And I'm just like, first of all, ho, you sound dumb as fuck, because first of all, bitch, you're not even in the picture, ho. I would not even post no picture with you next to me in it, ho. I would not even post nothing with you in it, bitch. Back then your tooth was black. And it's so crazy because she wasn't even the girl in the picture, so like she literally took the picture, reposted it, and I posted the real picture, and I'm like, bitch, do this look like you? No. So you're basically trying to pick a fight with me because you're bored and you're sad and you're lame as fuck. And but you have no cool points, you have no friends, and that's why you keep messing with me, because ho, you want me to respond, ho, you will never get a response from me, ho. I'm responding right now though. This one year, this guy that I used to talk to, date, whatever the hell you want to say I used to do with the man, I think I'm gonna just say talk to, because the amount of time we were together does not even equate to a relationship, okay? Me and him got into back and forth online, because he basically was saying I cheated on him with a basketball player, which I never did, because it's like, how can you cheat on somebody that you was never with? I'll comment it underneath his post like with a bunch of caps, like, because it's like, bitch, don't be over here spreading false narratives. I was getting to know this other guy at the time, like, right? So he found out and he was in his feelings. Of course, it's like, before you didn't want me, you didn't give a fuck, but now that I got a man, like now you're in your feelings. He basically was like making videos and like atting the guy like, oh, that's why I was with your girlfriend like a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago, and just like saying a bunch of stuff. And I'm just like, so I'm reading him, he's reading me, like we're just reading each other. Because it's like, first of all, you're a female, because why are you even atting my man? Like he's not even going to respond, because my man is not even a social media man. Like he's not even going to respond to you. You sound childish. I'm going to argue with you. He had told me something about his friends or whatever, so now I'm repeating what he said about his friends on my Instagram, because first of all, his friends was underneath the post laughing and making jokes and stuff. So I made my own post and I was like, at this friend. He said boom 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 boom, at this friend, you're laughing, but da, 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 at, like I was just at all the friends, because it was just like, first of all, don't be coming at me. You want to laugh at me and my pain and my struggle, but what he said about you though. The only reason why I just brought that up, because guess who was in the comments laughing at me under his post? Kim. Oh yeah, and she this, and she's a hoe, and she's this and that. And why are you even like, why do you keep coming at me? Like it was just weird. Like I didn't talk to this woman in years, but like she literally was just coming out of nowhere just trying to start stuff with me. That's how I knew, like that's how you know somebody don't got nothing to do. That's how you know somebody don't got no emotion, they don't really got no plans in life, because they just always worried about what you doing, what you got going on. Ho, do you not have any business to tend to? I went off on her, read her for filth too, because I'm like, first of all, I already don't even like you. So, and plus I already owe you a fade. Okay, I already owe you a fade. So why are you even adding to the fades? Now I owe multiple fades. When I tell you, like after that situation, I never seen her, heard from her, nothing. Like she was just a lost cause. Like I just never, I don't know, I never seen her. And like I let go of stuff very easily, because like personally, I really personally do not care. And then I personally don't care to hold on to stuff either, because it's like, bruh, I don't have time to be sitting there harboring feelings and shit. Like I got other shit to worry about, do. So yeah, it happened or whatever, but I just let it go, because I'm like, I'm never gonna see her in real life, and she's never gonna see me in real life, because we don't even be at the same places. How you will never be in the same place as I be? But y'all, tell me why this one day, you know, and this is why sometimes you really do have to watch what you say to certain people, treat people with grace, kindness, and just, you know, maybe if you have a bad reputation, just leave the whole state that you live in, okay? Maybe it's the best for everybody. This one day, I had went to this store. I went to like a Kroger, right? If you guys don't know what a Kroger is, because you don't have a Kroger where you live, it's just a grocery store. I've never been to this Kroger ever in my life. Like, I don't even know why I went there, but like, I just end up going to that Kroger, grabbed my stuff, I got outside, I packed myself in a car, and I'm getting ready to pull off. Like as I'm about to get ready to like make this left, it's a car coming straight, so like I kind of have to wait for them to keep going straight, because they have the right of way, and then I will make my left. So like as I'm waiting for the car to go, I'm just looking at the car, because I'm waiting for them to hurry up. But you know, cars be having to go slow in front of the grocery store, because like people are walking back and forth, pushing carts, all types of stuff. So I'm just sitting there in my car, just waiting for the car to move. So I'm just looking at the car. As the car is moving slow, I look in the back seat, because the car is very much fishbowl. Like I can literally see, like if I was an assassin, I can literally snipe the person that I needed to snipe in the car. Like it was very much fishbowl, like you could see right through the car. I'm sitting in my car and I'm looking in the back seat, and I'm like, why did this person look so familiar? Why did the person look up and look directly at me? And guess who it was? Kim. It was Kim. And guess how she looked? She looked like she seen a ghost. Okay, I don't like to be putting Jesus in my stuff, but I really think that was Jesus sparing, let's just say both of us. Let's not even just put it on sparing her, because maybe Jesus like, Desi, you got a lot going on. Like, do you really want assault on your record? Do you really, like, did you really reach so low in life that you're fighting at the Kroger? You know, since that situation, I never seen her. I still have not seen this woman since that day. It was this one time this one guy hit me up and asked me, did I want to be a part of a YouTube video or whatever. I was thinking about going, but like me, I like to know who's gonna be there before I go to certain things, just because I don't like to put myself in situations that I could avoid, right? When I get added to the group chat, I see that Cam is in the group chat. Like I see her Instagram, I clicked her Instagram, this is her. This is Cam, like Cam is here. So I'm like, dang, she's gonna be there. So boom, I call my best friend. And my best friend, she was Scorpio. So like, but like me and her Scorpios, but like she's like the throwed off Scorpio. Well, she was, because like she's came a long way now. But like back when I met her, like she was like very much on hots, like she's ready to rock out or whatever. When I seen that she was gonna be there, I called my best friend. I was like, hey girl, what's tea? What are you doing this weekend? because we might have a move. Like, we might have to go get active. Like, cause what? Like, yeah. And plus, like, I wasn't gonna go there specifically to fight her, but I was gonna have my best friend there in case she wanted to act funny and we fought, just in case. Cause I didn't know if she was going there by herself, if she had friends there, but I was never gonna pull up somewhere by myself with the ops in the function. Like, that's weird. No blinking on, like, no, like, if I would have went and they would have been a kiki laughing or playing or, like, you know, throwing subliminals, like, I would have been to the point where I'm ready to crash out. Like, bitch, I don't care what Kayla said. Smoke weed, smoke weed. I just didn't go. I didn't go. I just was like, fight the ops and possibly get jumped because you went by yourself. Stay home, stay put up, get money, be pretty. Like, but yeah, a good message to go off of before we end the story. If somebody is not treating you how you should be treated, guy friends, let them go. It doesn't matter, okay? You can find a new man, you can find a new girlfriend, you can find a new friend, okay? It's never that deep to hold on to the shit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Comment down below any other videos you guys want from me, and I will get that done for you. And until next time, Desi out.